So marketers are people, and they're also data people. They take information about their customers, from their demographics to their spending power, their needs, their wants, and they apply this information to their products and services to make them appealing to their potential customer. Marketing professionals analyze the market's demand for their company's products and services, and they turn this data into plans and strategies to promote directly to the people. They process information about the industry and come up with plans to make a brand more visible or appealing to those most likely to buy their products and use their services. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 Myers-Briggs personality types that will excel as marketers. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamiso Miranda, and this channel is all things INFJ, personal growth and lifestyle design. Stay tuned for some tips, tricks, hacks and tools on overcoming adversity to fulfill your potential and become the best you. Also, if you'd like to learn how you could use life's adversities to your advantage, do consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell icon next to it. Let's dive in. The first Myers-Briggs personality type that will excel as a marketer are INFJs, of course. So INFJ is introverted, intuition, feeling and judging. And we are your perfectionistic visionaries who lives to dream. INFJs, we love to dream. However, we are completely determined to actually achieve our dreams and to bring our dreams, our visions into reality. And we generally use our people skills and our intuition to change the world, or at least the specific niche or industry that you are in. Like I've just said, INFJs, we are dreamers. We dream during the day and we dream during the night. And once we have something that we care for, we will work tirelessly to bring that dream to life, to bring that vision to life. And we use our intuition and our empathetic abilities to put ourselves in the other person's shoes to be able to know how to market to a specific individual effectively. And once we achieve one goal, we move on to the next and the next and the next. It is a never-ending cycle. And skills that INFJ possesses that are essential in marketing is the visual creativity and storytelling that allows you to put yourself in someone else's shoes, which this is something that INFJs are known for, and it allows the INFJ to see the bigger picture regarding the campaign strategy and the look, the feel, the vibe of the campaign. Albeit for an INFJ to truly be a fantastic marketer, they have to work in an industry and for an organization that they are passionate about, that they truly care for, that they share the same values and they share the same morals. This will give the INFJ the intrinsic motivations that they need in order to effectively be able to activate their wonderful marketing gifts and use their inverted intuition to its fullest potential. Also, the INFJ possesses a judging function, and this function comes in handy in marketing, especially during the budgeting meetings, whether it be yearly, quarterly, and all that good stuff, as well as during the meetings where the INFJ gets to plan out the content for the blogs and the website, because the INFJ has a long range ability that they get to see the bigger picture and they can anticipate certain problems and identify trends before it has already happened, so that they can put in place contingency plans to help them overcome some pitfalls and some issues that may arise in the future. The second Myers-Briggs personality type that will absolutely excel in marketing is ENFP. That is extrovert, intuition, feeling, and perceiving. They are inspiring and enthusiastic marketers, and they will go to extraordinary lengths to sell their vision to the world and make their marketing dream to be a reality. ENFPs are known to be the hippies, the campaign throwers, the protesters, and they're ultimately supporters of a good cause. INFJs will fight for what they believe in. They are ready to protest. They are ready to get their voices heard, and they're ready to stand for what they truly and genuinely believe in. And this ability helps them to become incredible marketers, and this allows them to become fantastic brand ambassadors, especially for not-for-profit organizations or whichever industry that they are passionate about. ENFPs like to do things big. They like to work on a grand scale. They like to believe that their business ventures are having an impact on greater social issues in the world. So their upbeat personalities, authentic enthusiasm, and their willpower to truly make a difference will take them very far in marketing. Particularly, I think a good niche within marketing is within PR, which is public relations, because this position will allow them to effectively be the face of your brand. The third Myers-Briggs personality type that will excel in marketing is ENTP. ENTP stands for extrovert, intuition, thinking, and perceiving. ENTPs are known to be the ones who come up with innovations that will take the world by storm, due to their persuasive, inventive, and entrepreneurial nature. In our 21st century, here and now, some of the greatest inventors have been ENTP. For example, we have Steve Jobs. So like the ESTP, ENTPs are also extroverted, daring risk takers, and unlike the ESTP, ENTPs differ by only one letter, and that one letter actually makes the world of difference between them. So they are intuitive, which gives them an inventive and creative edge, and they also, in some cases, they tend to be more cerebral, and they are less likely to get themselves in trouble due to their intuitive nature. And also, they have an ability to see what is not readily apparent. They have the ability to see things that are not always obvious to every other person. And this is a reason that makes ENTPs great entrepreneurs and even better marketers. They get to come up with the craziest yet monumental business ideas that will entice the whole world. And at the same time, ENTPs are fantastic troubleshooters. So this means that they like to play the devil's advocate, in the sense that they are able to see what's wrong with your business, and they will tell you everything that's wrong within your business. And also, this is sometimes a disadvantage because they can see everything that's wrong. This makes them unable to complete everything that they start, because if they start something now, immediately or within a short space of time, they can see everything that is wrong within that business, and then they'll just abandon it and leave it there. Also, ENTPs have interest in a wide variety of subjects and interests, and because the choices are too many, it often makes it more difficult for them to know where to begin or how to simply get started. But when the ENTP works with someone who can help to refine their inventions, then their crazy ideas can come into fruition and change the world. Let me know if you're interested in a video where I talk about a suitable companion to help the ENTP refine their ideas. Hit the like button to let me know that it's something that you are interested in, and I will do that. So Steve Jobs wouldn't have been able to do it without Steve Wozniak. Before we get into the next Myers-Briggs personality type that will excel as a marketer, so I would like to know what you think of these Myers-Briggs personality types as marketers? Go ahead and let me know down in the description below. The fourth Myers-Briggs personality type to excel within marketing are ESTPs, and they are extroverts, sensing, thinking, and perceiving. They are the charmers. They are unfiltered. They are the unfaltering salesman that can and will sell you anything. Have you ever met those type of people that can sell anything? They can sell you a rock in a desert. Some people say that you are staring right in the face of a wolf when you talk with an ESTP salesman. The classic example of an ESTP in business is the Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort. And Leonardo DiCaprio did do him justice in his presentation. Now, not to say that the ESTP personality is a bad one, but those of you that have seen the movie I'm referring know why that would be an implication. Greed, indulgence, money, sex, drugs, and anything related to instant gratification in the material world would normally drive the ESTP marketer. Obviously, ESTP are great people and they make awesome friends. They are street smart, adventurous, fun, risk takers, and they tend to tell it like it is. There's no sugarcoating. There is nothing to hate and everything to love about the ESTP. And that's part of the reason why they are such great marketers. Their charisma and charm, for one, is always better than yours. And they love to make money. They are money driven. They are driven by numbers and targets. ESTPs have economical and profit maximizing minds that can sometimes cause them trouble because they are so short-sighted. It can get them in trouble. ESTPs are very competitive, which also helps them to be better equipped as marketers tend to work with targets. Sales targets and monetary incentives are created for the ESTP personality type because this is an environment in which they thrive and they can excel at. Failure is also never an option for a ESTP. They are out to win and they will do anything necessary to ensure that they do win. The fifth Myers-Briggs personality types that would excel as a marketer, ENTJs. So that's extroverted, intuition, thinking, and judging. They are the great example of the CEO who's worked in the same industry for 20 years and slowly climbed their way up. ENTJs are visionaries. And at the core, they are perfectionists. They have hard goals that they want to achieve and empires that they want to build, along with very high standards that they want to reach. And they have this more than all of the other extrovert types. ENTJs understand the fact that hard work pays off and they are ready to put the work in order to bring about the results that they want. ENTJs are professionals. They wear their suit and ties with pride. More importantly, they also know how to work smart and strategically to become the best, most known, well recognized, most respected in their fields. For example, in this TV series called Power, there is a character in there, Ghost, who I believe is ENTJ, and he portrays a drug kingpin who operates an underground drug business in the popular TV show Power. So minus the whole drugs, illegal business thing, ENTJs will succeed at almost anything they put their minds to, and not just marketing as well. These guys are natural leaders and they are very strategic. They always have a strategy and tactics of how they're going to get what they want, how they want, when they want it. Along with their introverted counterparts, the ENTJ from Breaking Bad, Walter White from Breaking Bad, they can be absolute masterminds in business and subtly make everything go according to their plans. Their extroverted, intuitive nature can give them a real knack for marketing strategy and CRM, while their thinking and judging characteristics will make them work until death for success because they believe that hard work pays off. And I completely believe that in marketing, half of it goes to hard work and persistence. Now, if you'd like to find out what your personality type is, I have a free Myers-Briggs personality type indicator in the description. Go ahead and check that out. Now go and watch this playlist for more on all things INFJ, and I'll see you in my next one as we continue our journey towards a more wholesome, healthier, and more meaningful lifestyle.